We all have moments where logic doesn't seem to provide the answer we're looking for, yet something deep inside nudges us in a direction, an unexplained hunch, an inner knowing that pulls us toward decisions or actions that feel right. In his classic work Think and Grow Rich, this inner compass, often called intuition, is what Napoleon Hill calls the sixth sense or creative imagination. This unquantifiable yet influential faculty of the mind allows us to tap into insights that seem to transcend logical reasoning. But how can we learn to trust it? And more importantly, how can we sharpen this sixth sense to guide us toward success in life, work, and personal fulfillment? In today's world, we live in a culture that glorifies logic and data-driven decisions. The prevailing belief is that rationality alone is the key to success. We analyze, strategize, and calculate risks. But while these are undeniably essential tools, something is missing. Life's most successful individuals, from business leaders to creatives, often speak about moments when their most fantastic ideas came not from spreadsheets or formal plans, but from trusting their gut instincts. Intuition is that quiet whisper or subtle nudge that guides us in moments of uncertainty. It's often a product of our subconscious mind, processing information, patterns, and knowledge we're unaware of. Yet many people discount their intuition, thinking it's too woo-woo or unscientific to rely on in serious matters. But here's a question that challenges that narrative. What if the most successful people didn't achieve greatness despite intuition, but because of it? What if logic alone isn't enough to navigate complex, unpredictable environments? Take Steve Jobs, for example. He was famous for his intuitive decision-making, once stating, "Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become." Jobs wasn't dismissing the importance of data and logic. Still, he also acknowledged that the most significant breakthroughs often come when we trust something deeper within us, our creative imagination, our sixth sense. A common misconception is that intuition is some magical or supernatural force, but it's often the result of experience and accumulated knowledge stored in our subconscious. When you've been in an industry for years, your brain builds patterns and connects dots you may not consciously recognize. Your intuition is your brain's way of alerting you to these patterns, even when they're too subtle to consciously perceive. Here's where this gets interesting. Your intuition isn't separate from logic, it's informed by it. People who develop strong instincts in their fields aren't relying on magic. They've trained their minds to recognize the subtle cues and complex patterns most people overlook. But here's the contradiction. The dominant narrative is that intuition is unreliable because it can't be measured or explained straightforwardly. Yet, ignoring intuition can be even riskier. As Nobel Prize-winning psychologist Daniel Kahneman explains in Thinking Fast and Slow, our brains operate on two systems. System 1, which is fast, intuitive, and emotional. This is where intuition resides. And System 2, which is slower, more deliberate, and logical. Both systems are essential, but we often over-rely on System 2, underestimating the power of our intuitive insights. Another common belief is that when faced with uncertainty, the best approach is to gather more information and delay decisions until you feel fully prepared. But here's the paradox. In highly uncertain and volatile environments, data alone can lead to paralysis. We are indecisive and search for more certainty, facts, and analysis. Research shows that overanalyzing can cloud our judgment rather than clarify it. Intuition, on the other hand, thrives in ambiguity. When information is incomplete or contradictory, your subconscious mind can make connections that your logical brain can't. In these moments of uncertainty, intuition can guide you toward the right decision when reason falters. A powerful example of this comes from military strategy. Military leaders often rely on their gut instincts to make split-second decisions in fast-paced, high-stakes situations. While they gather as much information as possible, they know that waiting for perfect certainty could lead to disaster. They trust their trained intuition, honed over years of experience, to guide them when time and clarity are in short supply. In the business world, we are often taught to master strategy, planning, and analysis. But while logic gives us the framework, intuition is what breathes life into the process. When you remove intuition from decision-making, you're left with a cold, lifeless approach that can miss opportunities or innovations. Innovation itself is often born from intuitive leaps, those moments when an idea doesn't logically follow from the steps before it, but suddenly makes perfect sense in hindsight. Albert Einstein famously said, "The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant." He believed that the true breakthroughs in science and art come when intuition and logic are used together in harmony. What if we challenge the idea that every decision must be justified with exhaustive data? What if instead we trusted that some of our most innovative and creative ideas don't come from rational deliberation, but from following that sudden, unexplainable urge to explore something new? Now that we understand the value of intuition, how can we improve this mindset and skill? Here's a specific, actionable plan to develop your sixth sense and sharpen your intuitive instincts. Step 1. Practice mindful awareness. The first step in cultivating intuition is developing awareness of your thoughts and feelings without immediately dismissing them. Start practicing mindfulness. Set aside time each day to observe your thoughts without judgment. Mindfulness helps you quiet the mental noise and tune into the subtler signals your brain is sending. When a gut feeling or idea arises, could you resist the urge to dismiss it? Instead, please note it and explore why it came to you. Over time, this practice will train you to recognize the difference between impulsive reactions and genuine intuitive insights. Step 2. Reflect on past intuitive decisions. Review your past good and bad decisions and identify moments when you followed your intuition. What was the result? Did you feel an intuitive pull in a specific direction, and did it lead you toward success or failure? The more you reflect on these experiences, the more you'll start to see patterns in how your intuition operates. It's essential to recognize that not all intuitive decisions lead to immediate success, but that doesn't mean your intuition was wrong. Sometimes failure is a part of the process, guiding you toward a more profound understanding or an eventual breakthrough. Step 3. Expose yourself to diverse experiences. Intuition is built on knowledge and experience. The more you expose yourself to new ideas, people, and situations, the richer your subconscious mind becomes. Read books outside your comfort zone, engage with people with different viewpoints, and put yourself in unfamiliar environments. This diversity of experience provides the raw material for your intuition. Your brain will start making connections between seemingly unrelated concepts, leading to creative breakthroughs and new insights. Step 4. Take small, intuitive risks. Start by trusting your intuition in low-stakes situations. This could be as simple as choosing a restaurant based on a gut feeling or deciding which book to read next without overanalyzing. Taking small, intuitive risks will build confidence in your ability to rely on your instincts. As you grow more comfortable, gradually apply intuition to more significant decisions in your personal and professional life. Pay attention to the outcomes, but don't expect perfection. Intuition isn't foolproof, but it's a powerful tool that becomes more reliable with practice. Step 5. Balance intuition with logic. Finally, learn to balance intuition with logic. Intuition doesn't mean throwing reason out the window. It means recognizing there's more to decision-making than pure logic. Use data and analysis to inform your decisions, but allow your intuition to guide the process when you reach an impasse. Think of intuition as a flashlight in the dark. It may not show you the entire path, but it illuminates the next step, giving you the courage to move forward. When logic reaches its limit, intuition provides the spark that drives you toward growth and innovation. The sixth sense, intuition, is not some mystical or unreliable force. It's a highly developed form of intelligence that draws on your subconscious mind, experience, and creative imagination. By learning to trust and develop this inner guide, you can navigate the complexities of life with greater clarity and purpose. As you cultivate your sixth sense, remember, intuition is a skill, and like any skill, it can be honed and sharpened with practice. Whether you're making business decisions, navigating relationships, or pursuing creative projects, your intuition can guide you to new heights of success. So the next time you feel that subtle nudge, don't ignore it, embrace it. Trust your sixth sense and see where it takes you.